box. Whoever's number 47. I don't know what you're
Hey,
doing. But
boys.
you're definitely not going over every single box I'm telling you to go over.
It's Oregon State roleplay training.
Oh my
You have to
god.
come through this. Through that. Go through the ladder. Everybody go through the ladder. And then line back up. Line back up. Everybody get back on the line. I'm going to just come right across and we get back on the line. I don't care what the order is. Good job. You guys hit a run. Is everybody feeling okay?
No.
No,
Yes,
I
I'm
feel like
fine.
my stomach's all the way in my.
I don't know how.
Whoever said yes, sir. I don't know who you are, but I love you.
I haven't had to run like that since
Thank
I was
you.
the last black guy.
Oh my god.
Oh,
So you love.
oh my.
Jack, where are you? Come here. Come here.
Max, be a trooper.
Alright.
Oh god. Man, I haven't had to run like that.
What should we
since
do
I was
next?
the last
Should we start at 10-11s? What do you guys want to do? Because we want to make it organized, but we might split up by rank.
We should take little
Let's
groups
just.
and go like do organized 10-11s. Like certain
Okay.
scenarios.
Yeah, there is. Okay, so there's 4 of us. We're all supervisors. Let's do. How many people are actually training? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. All right, so let's do. So let's do. Okay, so let's do 4 groups of
We could do
3.
groups of 3. Or yeah, wait.
Yeah, 4 of us and 3 groups.
Yeah, 3 groups of 3.
Hey, someone just said something.
What did I miss?
The training's starting like right now. Like we're in the training, but if you want to come, you might as well come now.
Yeah, I
Alright,
had
so
to. I was
groups
doing
have an
something,
extra.
sorry.
I'm gonna split everybody up into groups. Okay, so I'm gonna make a break. Okay, so right here, I'm breaking right here. These 3 guys on my right side. I guess it'd be your right here. 55, 42. Come over here. I'm pushing you guys away. Push. Go. You're one group. Over here. Go over there. You're one group.
Damn it.
Okay. I'm gonna hit you. This guy 1 right here. Who I'm looking at right here. Go backwards. Backwards. This one, and this one. Go backwards. This one. This one. Make your own groups. Guys, stay with your groups. Stay with your
Damn
groups.
it.
3, and then
Interesting.
these ones come over here.
So wait, who
You guys
am I
have
with
them
here?
kill. Okay, be nice to her. You can't grab her. Don't grab her.
Oh my god.
Just
Yeah.
I'm telling them to make groups. I'm telling them to make groups.
Wait, 47. You're not with us. It's only us.
Why
three.
is
You're
63
in
with
groups.
us?
It's
And
just.
I'm with the troopers.
Oh.
I'm with the troopers.
Haha. No, it's
Wait, no. Why is there an odd number? 3, 4, 5. Okay, I see.
You two
That's
fucking
fine.
people.
Those 2 right there.
Oh my goodness.
3.
Alright.
Does everybody hear? Okay, everybody talk in Discord. Talk in Discord.
What up?
Who? Okay, guys, everybody stop for a second. Who does not have a group? Tell me if you don't have a group.
Me.
Who's me? Alex?
Alex, yeah.
Okay, so we're having a group of. Wait, let me see.
I'm loading in right now.
Okay, you're loading in. We're gonna add him to a group. Are you guys holding hands? Don't be gay.
What they said I was over there.
Because somebody was in my group and he ran off.
Unless you're fucking deaf.
Okay.
The fuck you just
Okay,
said?
everybody bring their groups to me. Everybody bring the groups to outside the hangar. Everybody bring your groups to me, but stay in your groups. Everybody stay in your groups and bring them just straight forward from where you are.
What's your
Come on
badge?
to me and play your. Everybody stop and come on to me. Stay in your groups. Everybody don't leave your groups. Thank you.
Portland PD, you're not with
Okay.
us, fucker. Only sheriffs and troopers are
Yeah,
being
what's your
here.
We're gonna
badge?
do this. Every single supervisor. That means me. I guess not my supervisor, but the 4 main trainers. Me, Jack, Justin, and Casey. All of us are gonna have one group. We're all gonna just go through 10-11s. Okay, I'm gonna pull you guys all to like our own channel. Clicking to say everyone I want to go over.
58, stop.
But everybody stay in your own groups.
Oh, where you guys at?
Who is? What does? I'll summon you.
Okay.
Dude, how did you get that bat?
Alright.
Yo, you,
I just want to
dude, this is
remind
my
everybody,
group.
this is our first training. This is gonna be a little.
Dylan Haley, be quiet. Okay, get a Portland police skin on.
Your group.
Alex.
Okay.
Cool.
You really
Now go
chaotic
into who wants to? Wait, don't go to a group yet. Who wants a new guy? Not really a new guy. Who wants Alex?
We will. We'll take them.
Okay, go.
In this group, not gonna lie.
Where's Lincoln?
We're gonna be over on the far right.
The group on the far right.
Yeah, right here. The one I'm in front of.
Alex, just go to the group right here with all the Portland
What's your
guys.
badge?
I like how the sheriff and the troopers are in the group by
Ryan, what's
themselves.
your badge?
I just want to point that out.
7-4.
You're outcast.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, never
And
mind.
what?
Oh boy.
What?
Okay. Okay, so you got. Okay, so you got these 3.
Yeah, Lincoln.
Okay, I don't understand. Jack, you did get a group.
Yo.
Who's taking these 3?
I'll get them.
Take these 3, and I guess
Who?
I have the outsiders.
Hey guys.
8, 10.
All right. So everybody take a group somewhere on the airfield.
on your
It just
fucking-
doesn't
Alright,
matter. Just take
boys,
your
follow
group somewhere
me.
on the airfield.
In a line. Let's go.
You're not leading this, Vortex.
In a
Everybody knows what we're
line.
gonna do.
In a
Also,
line.
Yo.
I guess
yo,
we're gonna
where
talk
you
in
going?
game,
Come here.
or we can just. What do you guys rather
Yo.
do? Surprise! Do you guys want to
Talking
talk in game, or do you guys want
I
Alright,
got
we
my
stop.
group.
Separate Discord channels.
separate Discord channels?
Separate Discord.
Would it be easier to have separate Discord channels, guys?
Yeah.
Because then you won't hear
Alright,
everyone
alright.
talking.
I got it.
Alright,
Well,
boys,
let's make a
think
bunch of
of
training
this
rooms.
as
Don't worry
the gym in
So
from high school
we're
that
doing
never got
10-11.
enough love, and
Yeah, I'm
we
gonna
have
pull.
to use
I'm
this
gonna
instead
pull the
of
four
the gym.
supervisors together and just tell them what I want.
Wait, hold on.
Okay, one group stays here. So my group, we're gonna stay in training number 1. Let's have a group move
Okay,
down to training
I
number
got
2,
the-
and we'll
I
have a
got the
group
dumbbells.
move down to training number 3.
I'll go to
Yeah,
2.
okay.
Okay, Casey's group. If you're
I'm
with
Tyler.
Casey, Master Casey, Trainer Casey, then you get to go with him.
Master Casey. Is he Yoda?
Alright.
Can
Someone said
Jack
we were
R's
gonna
group
use
go
the
to
Alright,
gym,
boys,
so
go
I
to
got-
go
I
to
got
Okay,
paid.
training
Jack R's
3.
group go to training 3.
Training
and
3,
then I'll
boys.
make one more
Can someone-
for...
I get my way into training 3. Alrighty, boys. I gotta get them all. Who else is on our group?
What's on our
Tyler.
Yeah, it's Tyler. Someone else.
I think it's Tyler and Zachers. I'm trying to drag him. It's really hard to drag. I don't remember how to do it.
You right click them and then you do move and then arch out.
Move to. What are we in training 3?
Yeah. There
Yo.
you go.
Alrighty, who else is in here? King Zachers? Zachers. Alright, is everybody that's in my
Oh, yeah,
group?
alright, yeah, we got it. We got
Alright.
it.
Alrighty,
Yeah, I'm
guys.
holding the weight. What do you need?
So,
Well, me and Jack are kind of the ones with tattoos here, so that's kind of you gotta figure that
we've
out.
been in and out of prison. Alrighty, boys. This is what's gonna happen. We're gonna do like little PE type stuff, okay? That's what I've been referring to this entire time. So,
I'm ready.
since I'm a special person, I can use special. Oh, my cars are gone. I forgot. I'm a special person. I'll use a special vehicle. Alrighty. So this is gonna be the vehicle that you're gonna be pulling over. Okay.
Okay, I see this.
This thing.
It's just gonna be for speeding. Alright.
Fire. It looks fire.
It is pretty nice. Alrighty. So what rank is everybody in here? At least Alright.
I'm
so,
a cadet.
Alright. Well, just to make this easy, let me pull out a. I don't have all the spawn codes for the. Does anybody have a PPD Crown Vic?
Okay, so wait, what are we doing here?
Alright, so this is gonna be, we're gonna be practicing 10-11s. Alright, anybody got a PPD Crown Vic?
Okay, guys. It's the 5 supervisors in this channel. Everybody stay here. The 5 supervisors in this channel.
second,
What I
boys.
want everybody to go over is this. I want 10-11s, but I want it done right. Okay, we're gonna go over from the beginning. All I want them to do is there's gonna be one car to set up a civ car or something, right? And then have have them all have there be one vehicle and make sure they tell you who's going in it before, so you can understand who's like the one doing the traffic stop. They have to say the traffic stop to like they're talking to it themselves. They have to say their call sign, say to and just say like, you know, show 101, 10, 11.
Got it.
Make sure our formats, remember, it's
We got
you
it.
say
We
10,
got it.
11 street,
I mean,
Landmark. Yep.
Yeah, I know how it
street landmark. Everybody know our thing.
Then
Street
it's
landmark.
32.
Short description and no 32s. That's 32s. Cool.
I'm
okay.
going to assume
Knuckles,
so.
you're good. Either you can go around just to any server you like, any of the groups you want, and make sure everything's going swell with like the other guys and help them out. Does anybody want help? Because there's a lot of there's some that have a lot more people than others.
So basically, we're just covering the basic shit.
A lot of big shit, and yeah, and just like making sure it's done right. I don't know if I want to do a giant full group 1080, but maybe we will. And I think we're going to do driving. Like I'm going to make them do a driving course. The whole like everybody. I'll make everybody do driving. Is there any other suggestions that we should go over in the training? Because let's do it now, so we don't have to do it in.
Definitely 10 codes and how to keep RTO.
Okay, so that's something. So this is what I'm gonna do. Everybody go over 10-11s, then go over Vortex.
There a fire.
There's a fire?
I know what we're doing, so I'll just go back to training. My group already.
Yep, I'll go this way.
Okay, and then once you guys are done, go over 10 codes with it, okay?
Alright.
Go, like, do the 10-11 stuff. Make sure everybody knows it. Like, if it seems like someone has an issue, go back over it with them, okay?
Hey, and really quick on standard operating procedure for code 4, like, are we dropping code 4s when we're, as a code for no more activity, like off job?
Okay.
No. Code 4 is, the scene is clear.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So code 4 and then 10-8, right, for people to come back on.
Yeah, code 4 today. Just showing you my scene is clear, right? It's under control, and I'm showing you back available for calls.
Okay, what other 10 codes do we need to
Well, there's
ensure?
no, there's go.
Outside
They're
of
gonna
the-
there's the supervisor. There's the 5 main supervisors. They're all training their group. Okay, just go to the group and just see if you can help out. I don't need you to like go supervise people.
I get it.
Okay.
Which one do you want me to start with? Does it matter?
I don't care. Just go to any group channel and you can just help them and just tell the supervisor in there that hey, I'm here to help out.
All right.
Okay. Okay, you guys. Everybody can disperse back to their training rooms.
Alrighty. Alrighty, guys. Sorry for that. I had to talk to the supervisor. Or other
No problem.
Alrighty. So what I'm noticing is that we have 3 Crown Vics and somebody deleted the 180.
We just all got on Crown Vics. We don't know what
I
we're supposed to do
deleted it,
here.
so
Alright.
that deleted thing.
Only the one. Alright, so the one without a light bar, delete it. If you don't have a light bar, delete it. And 66. Whoever is ID 66. Alright, Tyler, keep your car. Everybody else that's not Tyler, delete your car. Alrighty?
I gotta go do something real quick, guys. I'll be right back.
10 fog. There you go.
Alright.
What are we using?
The 9. Can you repeat that?
What are we using? Are we using Explorers or something?
We're just gonna have the Crown Vic set up for right now. So if everybody over here wants to get set up, here, line up over here on this line right here, or just at least be on this in this little, this little triangle area right here. Stay in this triangle, okay? So is Tyler?
Is that a personal vehicle? That 240?
Wait, talk in Discord? Don't talk in game. I have.
Is that a personal? That 240 SX?
There's nobody in it. No. This is just
Is it a personal?
No. I'm gonna be.
Can I save it or no?
No. This is a donator vehicle.
Okay.
It's in the donator list, so nobody can save it unless you have access to it like I do. Alrighty, so this is what's gonna happen. Tyler, can you hear me?
I believe he went 10-5 for
Okay,
one.
the one in the car. Of course, it's the one in the car. Alrighty. Well, I don't want to do anything with him not here. Alright, Tyler?
There he is.
I'm back.
Alrighty, so this is. Let me get in the car real quick. Alrighty. So, can you go stand over there where they are? In the little triangle behind you?
Tyler, come to where I am.
Alright, so this is what's gonna happen, guys. You're gonna pull somebody over. Once you get here, keep at least a car width in front of you, okay? So then whenever you're getting out of the vehicle, whenever dispatch is clear, you're gonna be like, you're gonna say your call sign. Then you're gonna say, let me just walk you through it. Okay, so what I would say is 301, show me on a 1011 with a white and color 2-door sports vehicle, occupied ×1. I'm gonna be on Fort Zancudo. Nearest landmark is gonna be the giant hangar. No additionals are needed this time. Okay, you're gonna step out of the vehicle, and you're not gonna go like this unless you really have to. What you want to go, you're gonna go around the vehicle. You're gonna go to the passenger side door. Never, ever, ever go in between your vehicle and the driver's vehicle.
Yeah, I don't mean to interrupt, but the only reason I was ever told not to walk from the driver's door up to the vehicles in case if on a highway or something, a car would smash into you or something like that. That's why you're supposed to walk around the other side.
Exactly. That's like.
And the only other reason you're not supposed to walk between the cars is you don't know the car in front of you is going to reverse right into you and knock you into their car and also the cop car.
Exactly. So this is what you're gonna do, alrighty? You're gonna walk up and you're gonna be like, "Hello, sir. I am Lieutenant Road with the Oregon State Police Department. You know, I'm stopping you today." And they can say whatever they want about that. And then you're gonna be like, "Well, today I clocked you go." Who is this? Oh, Knuckles. Alrighty. Be like, "I clocked you going 20 over the speed limit. Can I see your license, registration, proof of insurance, please?" And if they hand you your license, which we'll get to that. If they don't hand you your license, what to do? when they hand you their license, you want to walk back the same way around. You don't want to walk in front of the vehicle either. Walk back around your vehicle. Get in. Call into dispatch if they're in state, and if they're out of state, just do /me runs information. What do I find? And then if they don't answer that, just get back out of your vehicle and go tell them to respond in chat for you. Alrighty? Do I make myself clear with that one?
10-4.
Yeah,
Can
10-4,
I
sir.
ask you a question
this-
though? Can I show you
Yep,
like
questions
something
are
that I'm
allowed. Let's hear
asking?
it.
All right, can I show you?
Yeah. What are you gonna show me?
Are you supposed to do this whenever you're in a traffic stop? Here, I'll show you.
You don't have to angle your vehicle. It's not mandatory.
Can I show you what? Then here, just crash it like backward. Go
Jack.
backwards to it,
Yo,
and
Jack.
you'll see why it's like
You
that.
and Knuckles need to set up Nightshade. He's trying to be an LEO. You guys need to set him up.
Alright.
All right, we'll get to it in a second.
And that's what that's for. It's to that's because it makes it curve off so then the side so it doesn't go in the middle of the road.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really meant for you to be able to get out quickly, right? So this angle right here, it's meant for you. If you have to jump back in your vehicle, you can go right back onto the road. It's not like you have to turn your wheel.
I was told whenever I was trained that you don't have to angle your vehicle unless it's really necessary, like depending on what road you're on or something. So,
Do you know what it's for?
Yes,
It's
I can
told-
actually tell you what it's for.
like,
For
three people
IRL,
just-
it's so you put your engine block in between you and the person, so you have more cover if the shootout goes down. Because the engine block's the best part of your vehicle to hide behind.
Alrighty, guys. Line up.
Wait,
Line up
I
on this,
I kind of went 10-5 seconds. What are we talking about? Just why the car is parked,
Yeah,
whichever
you
position
really
it was.
didn't. Yeah, you didn't really miss much. All right, so line up on this yellow line, please. Just one after another. Single file. Alrighty, guys. So what we're gonna do now? I'm gonna be in the 180. We're gonna have one officer at a time. Get in the Crown Vic, and proceed on a normal 10-11. Alrighty.
10-4.
So, yep. Alrighty,
Oh.
I'm gonna be in the vehicle. ID 54. Golden. Alrighty. So just pull up, you know what to do.
I have one question before we start. Are we considering this as a, are we in a parking lot, or are we considering this out on the road?
We're considering this out on the road. Don't interrupt while we're doing this, because I'm not going to say anything until it's over, and then I'll correct you on what you needed to do.
709 to dispatch can be on a 1011 with a white 2-door, one occupant ×1. On 4 Zenkudo. Nearest landmark, Big Hanger. Sir, my name is Rob J.R. Golden with the Portland Police. You know I pulled you over today?
Nah, man. I think I was speeding a little bit. That's about it.
Yeah, you were going a 50 and a 45. Think I can get your
Alrighty.
license and registration proof of insurance?
Yes, sir. There you go. It's going to be Jones. Gonna
Alright.
be out of state, alrighty?
Okay. $709 dispatch. Can I get a 1027 10-9 on a Jones?
Alrighty, so first thing here, I would rather tell you this here than later, because this is how it works. So what you're gonna do whenever they say out of state, you know, type in chat, run his name. What do I find? Because that means they're not gonna be in cat. All right. So do /me runs name.
Okay. Oh, you want me to do that? Okay.
Yeah. There's a lot of traffic with the me right now, or the chat right now, so I'm trying to keep this one short.
I did it through the chat. It's not loading up.
Alright, well. Okay. Do /me runs
That's
info.
what I did. That's what I did.
I'm not sure though. Okay.
did you type /me then space and then type that? Because if you didn't put the space between the E and whatever you said, then it's not gonna work.
I did. It's just not. It's not loading through.
Okay.
Can you do add a character?
Yeah, do /OOC.
Not loading.
Alrighty, that's fine. So I'm
Just hit 10 out of
I'm gonna come back clean. Ready?
Alrighty. Alrighty, sir. Looks like you're coming back all clean. I'm just gonna give you a warning for your speed, sir. I'll please ask you to sign the bottom of this ticket right here.
A ticket?
Warning, I mean.
Alrighty, I'm gonna go and sign there.
Alrighty. You can take the bottom sheet. Here's your info and everything. And whenever I turn my lights off, you're free to go.
Alrighty, sir. Alrighty. First thing I noticed. So, just about the first thing I said whenever I came up here. We need a car width apart. And
Oh,
you were
shit.
super, super close to hitting the vehicle.
I understand.
That's not the biggest deal, you know, in the world. That's fine, but it would be nice to have it like a gap in between. Not to walk through it, just it's how I was
Yeah.
trained. You know, it's
Do you want me to
everybody was
redo
trained.
that for you?
No, you're
Can
good.
I redo that?
No, you're good. It's
Okay, never
not
mind.
grading you. It's just trying to get you over here. Alrighty, get back in the line, in the back of the line. Alrighty, this one. Every time I'm gonna change the scenario up a little bit. Alright, so Tyler, you are, I do believe, senior trooper, correct?
Yep.
Alrighty, so you should have a little bit more knowledge about some things. So this time, just go for it, and we're gonna change it up a little bit, alright?
Okay.
Wait, Knuckles, are you doing this as well?
Absolutely.
Yeah, dude, Knuckles is where it's at.
I want to learn
Wait, I
some
thought
stuff.
Knuckles. Oh, I was gonna say I thought Knuckles was like a higher rank than us not having to do it. Never mind.
It has nothing to do with rank, man.
Hey, if he
Nothing to
wants
do with the
try-
rank. We're all in this. Man.
Yeah, if he wants to
We're all in
try,
this together.
Yeah,
I learn
gotcha.
shit. You learn stuff. It's all good. We're all on the same team.
Alrighty.
Yeah, that does work.
Alright, let's let Tyler talk.
501 dispatch 1011. I'm gonna be on Fort Sancudo Road westbound. I'm gonna be nearest postal. We don't have one. Okay, we need to get that, by the way. It'll be nearest landmark's gonna be a large hangar. It's gonna be in a white two-door sports vehicle. No 32 is required to occupy the one. Okay, sir, I'm off tolling with the Portland PD. You know the reason for my stop today?
Yes, sir. I was going a little bit quick, wasn't I?
Yeah, you're doing 65 and a 35 back there.
Alrighty, before we do anything, I would like to let you know that I have a weapon on my right hip. It's in the holster. I'm gonna have my hands on the wheel the entire time. Already?
Okay, sir, just don't reach for it. And where is it located?
It's
You
gonna be
said
on my
the right
hip. Yeah, it's gonna be my right hip in a holster.
Okay, is it concealed or is it open?
It's concealed.
Okay, do you have a concealed carry permit on you?
10-4.
Okay, when you give me your license, registration, proof of insurance, please just go ahead and hand me that also.
Alrighty, I'm gonna have to go into my left back pocket for my wallet.
Okay, that's fine. Just slowly do it. Okay. Thank you. Are you in state or out of state?
I'm gonna be out of state.
Is your vehicle out of state also?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. I'll be right back with you.
Alrighty.
Okay, sir. Here, sir. Okay, sir. Here's any information back there. On top is a citation for 15 over. It's not at the bottom. It's not admission to guilt. It's just saying you will show up at court.
Alrighty, I'm gonna go ahead and sign that. Alrighty, sir. There you go.
Thank you. Have a great day. You're free to go.
Alrighty. Alrighty. First thing I noticed about that, you did very well. One thing I would like to note, when people talk really fast, especially in RTO and just Discord in general, it gets really hard to try and keep up with what they're saying. So just kind of slow down your, pace of voice. I guess that's how you say it. I don't know, but yeah. Other than that, it was really good.
So I do have one question though. The only reason I was a trooper is before when Gunner was still around. When Gunner brought me, that's the position he gave me, and then I moved up yesterday. So to reiterate, wouldn't it be 504, 1011, or how would I put mine? Just to reiterate.
What's the question? Kind of confused.
See, I kind of just went from. I kind of skipped cadet and went to trooper whenever Gunner was still owner. Whenever he invited me, how many months ago.
Yeah.
And then yesterday I moved up into senior trooper. So what would I say? Just 504, 1011, and then just what would I say?
Yeah. All right. Are you next? Yeah. Alrighty.
Yeah.
Congrats on that promo, 501.
Alrighty.
What was that?
Congrats on that promotion, man.
Oh, I only moved up one position. I probably could have asked Gunner probably for if we would have had senior trooper then, but we only just got it as well.
Alrighty. Yeah. So for this one, every time you're on this 11, I'm gonna keep going up a step. Alrighty. So this time, at this point, I don't care what rank you are. Pay attention to this. And if you need help while you're pulling me over, I'll go ahead and tell you. Alrighty. So just go ahead and start to pull me over whenever you can. Alrighty. This one's gonna be a little bit different. I'm hoping that Zachers, you will get this one correct. It's gonna be a little bit of a tough one. Oh god, my phone.
Are you ready, or
Yep.
do you have everything IRL? Okay. 504, 1011, Fort Zancudo approach. Nearest landmark will be a hangar, no additional 32. Evening, sir. My name is Officer Summons with the Portland Police. You know why I pulled you over today?
Man, what's going on?
The reason I pulled you over today is you was going 20 in a 15, or correction, you were going 35 in a 15 zone, maybe license, registration, proof of insurance.
Yeah, man. Alright, I'm just gonna let you know though, I got a firearm. It's gonna be on my right hip in a holster. Got it concealed, alrighty?
Alright, could I have your permit for that then, for concealed carry, sir?
I got you.
And do I also smell pot in the car, sir?
Nah, you don't smell anything.
I believe I do, sir. Do you have any amount of pot in the car?
Yeah. It's just a little bit though, man.
No, I do have one question. In the state of origin, based on IRL, is pot legalized or is it still illegal?
It's partly legalized, I believe. I think you can carry a
Behind the wheel, it's illegal, right? They can't be smoking. He can't be high right now. He
Yeah.
can maybe have it in him.
Yeah, but you can.
So the
have
question
it,
would be:
you
is
can't.
he's intoxicated right now? Has he
Yeah.
been smoking? Has he been?
Okay, see, that's why I didn't know, since I don't know all the states that still, quote, haven't legalized it yet.
Yeah.
And everywhere, pretty much. But you can't smoke and get behind the wheel.
Exactly.
Okay, 10-4.
Alright. That's not the main point of this traffic stop. Alrighty. Continue.
popular topic.
Sir, are you high at all or anything behind the wheel?
Maybe. Not. I'm not really high. I have a little bit in here. The smell's starting to get to me.
How much amount do you have in the vehicle, sir?
It's just like a little bag. I'm not quite sure how much it is.
And you say you are not under the influence while behind the wheel, sir?
No, sir. No, sir.
Alright, thank you, sir. I will go run your information. Be right back with you.
Alrighty. Pocket rocket. What? Hello, can you guys still hear me?
10-4,
Yeah,
you just appeared out of the car for some
I don't
reason.
know what just happened. Alright. No! Jesus.
Alright, sir, here's all your information back. I'm going to be giving you a citation today for speeding in a 50-mile-per-hour zone. Could you please sign the bottom here, saying that you will shine up to court?
Yeah, let me go ahead and sign that real quick, man. I got you.
Alright, sir, the bottom copy is yours, and you have a nice day. You're free to leave whenever I turn off my lights.
Alrighty, man. Okay. So.
Can I just say, I don't know what it is, but I think whoever's in the hangar doing stuff is making me lose frames like crazy.
Yeah, same. But anyways, so first
I'm
of all,
dropping frames.
whenever somebody is in possession of marijuana and a firearm, you know what that's called? Anybody want to answer?
Off the top of knowledge, no.
Anybody
Because I'm trying
wanna-
not to lose my frames.
Anybody want to answer?
I mean, it's considered
Well,
a felony because
There you
he's.
go. Oh.
He's not supposed to have marijuana with a fire.
Exactly. So that's. Your
So wait,
first-
in that position, that I wouldn't I have to call in for backup then because you'd be arrested?
Yes. You'd call in, and that's exactly what we were getting to. Is everybody gone? No, Knuckles is still alright.
No, I'll go.
Knuckles? Alright, Knuckles, you are the final one. That means this is the, I guess not the highest thing that I can do, but.
I'll take it easy on me.
Alright, I got you.
Dispatch, this is 202. I have a 1011. I'm at Fort Zancudo Approach Road near a hangar. No 1032 needed. Hello, sir. This is Captain Knuckles with the LSPD. Can you pull your window down a little bit for me?
Yeah. I got, yeah.
Great.
Yo,
You know why I'm
officer.
stopping you?
Nah, but I am faded right now, dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You been drinking today?
Oh, not only that, dude. I have smoked so much pot today. It's insane.
Really? Okay. So can you do me a favor? Just keep both your hands on the wheel for me, okay? I wanna make sure
Yeah.
I can see all your hands at all times. So you
Alright.
know that you shouldn't be intoxicated while driving.
I got
Can
a
I-
firearm. I got a pistol, and then I got a AR-15 in the trunk, man. America.
Yeah. Do me a favor, just hang tight here for a second, okay? Keep both your hands on the wheel for me. I need to see both your hands on the wheel at all times, you understand?
Okay.
Dispatch, this is 202 at the Fort Mankato approach. I need 1032 assistance immediately.
Alright. Can one of you guys spawn in a Crown Vic and assist him?
I got him. I got him.
Alright.
So, sir, what I'm going to need you to do is I'm going to need you to step out of the car for me with your hands up, okay?
Alrighty.
You're going to do that nice and easy for me, all right? Keep your hands where I can see them. Step out of the vehicle.
My chat isn't working.
Okay, so we'll
Trying to
we'll
Yeah,
see he's coming out.
there we go.
I was gonna say, I think people are kind of typing too much.
He's reaching.
Okay, keep your hands up for me, sir.
Hands up. Hands up.
Now, what I'm gonna do, sir, is I'm just gonna ask you some information, but what I'm gonna do is ask you for your ID and registration. If you first off, your name. Can you give me your name, please?
He's got a gun. He's got a gun.
God.
I need you to put that gun down for me. Okay, or
yeah,
you're gonna
yeah,
get tased.
No problem.
Put the gun down now, you'll get tased.
Yeah, there you go. No problem.
Good. All right. Well, this is what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna.
Officer,
what was
I
your
got
name?
cover. You can go up and cuff him.
Yeah, get me secondary. Sir, what's your name?
Jones, I think.
Jones. Okay. Why don't you run that name? Mr. Jones, is it for Jones? I'm gonna be coming up behind you. I'm gonna cuff you now.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna cuff you really quick so that we could talk a little bit more.
Okay.
I don't need you reaching for anything. Do you understand?
Okay.
Don't reach for anything. You keep your hands up for me until I come up back on you. I have another officer here.
Okay.
Do what we say, and there won't be any problems. Got that?
Yeah, I got you.
Sir, can I get a confirmation on that name on your ID?
It's gonna be Jones.
It's Jones.
709 dispatch. Can I get a 1027 109 on a Jones?
10-4. Jones is gonna come back. He's gonna come back clean, but he has 3 prior arrests for DUI, 1 prior arrest for DWI.
10-4.
Mr. Jones, I'm gonna bring you back to my vehicle. Okay, we're just gonna have a few questions for you, and then we're gonna search your vehicle. You're coming back with some priors. Okay. So I'm gonna come back to my vehicle. I'm gonna set you in that vehicle. Okay, and you're gonna take a seat for me. First off, is there anything on you that's gonna stick or prick me at all?
Dispatch to 202. Be advised, suspect does not have any registered firearms.
He has no registered.
Dispatch 10-4. Dispatch 10-4. We have the suspect in custody. We're gonna do some searching here. Stand by.
10-4. What was that last question, officer? I got.
I wanted to know if you had anything that's gonna stick me or prick me as I search you, sir.
I got a pocket knife.
Okay, where is it?
One of my pockets. I don't know.
Alright, so do I
Okay,
have
cool.
permission to take the keys out your vehicle and place it on top so nothing happens with the vehicle?
Yeah, officer, why don't you go ahead and just shut his vehicle down and do a search of his vehicle for me? Appreciate it. Okay, Jones, I'm gonna sit you in here. I'm gonna.
Oh, okay. You can't get in the car. It's blacklist script already. You
Alright.
can't get in it. So just
Uncuff him so he can
Oh,
reach
I can't
out.
see him.
Uncuff so he
I
can
can't
reach
see
out.
him.
here. All right. Somebody's got to
Uncuff
sit in
him
the
so he
front
can
seat.
respawn it.
One of the officers, could you sit in the front seat? It's really
Someone's gotta,
weird. So
Oh, is the seat LEO? Is the actions on the LEO not working?
I think they
LEO
are.
two
the
ball?
vehicle's blacklisted, so it
Yeah,
Let
just
me try it.
do slash me search it. You gotta get me like in the door and then do it. Like walk me as close to the door as you can. And then try it.
Isn't it just PB? There you go. Alrighty. Yeah, let me go search this vehicle.
Okay, Mr. Jones. Why don't you hang tight here for a second, okay? We'll be right back. We're gonna search your vehicle. For right now, you're in custody for driving under the influence. Okay.
Okay.
Also possession of firearms that don't have any permits. Okay, you're in custody now. I'll be coming back here in a second to read your rights, but I'm gonna go search this vehicle now. So hang tight for me, okay?
Answer the chat.
I am.
My/me's not.
Okay, so 301. Let's stop now. Maybe that's too much, but I don't know if you want to go more.
Officer,
This
he
is
has,
the
like,
max
some,
that I
he
can
has
do,
weed-
and then we'll go from there.
He has some weed in there,
Okay, cool.
and he has like some beer bottles and stuff.
I just wanted to see how you guys would handle this. For the most part, it wasn't terrible. It's actually
I'm looking for feedback.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna go get the bags from the back of my car, and I'm gonna get that weed and the bottles and his bag so I can take it to the office.
All right. So tell me what I did and what I didn't do.
Alright, Knuckles, you did very well.
Oh.
First thing I noticed, you pulled up. Everything you did right, called for backup. It wasn't so much. I didn't really have any problems with Knuckles, as I had problems with Mr. Golden. So I know I didn't go through this. I thought they might have told. Did you ever get trained, like just onboarding?
Like, what do you mean?
Wouldn't
What do you mean?
a mistake be he's too close to the other cop unit?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you have to leave a
alright,
cause length
yeah.
also?
This is what you're supposed to do. So when secondary arrives,
Supposed to turn
yeah, so both of you guys
inwards a bit,
move
aren't you?
both of you guys made that second. So whenever you're code 5ing
You want me to
somebody,
do that? Or you okay
you
with
gotta get in this angle.
Oh, the V for it's like a wing formation,
Yeah.
but like a V at the same time.
So yeah, pretty
I
much.
understand what he wanted me to do.
Yeah, that's pretty much the main thing. So now, what we're gonna go over is code 5 stops. Okay.
Alright.
I know that was kind of what I was trying to do is lead you guys into code 5 stops. So you guys over here on the sideline, we're also watching it. So this is what's gonna happen. Okay. Can I have one of you? Just any one of you guys. Actually.
Yeah, I'll go first. I'll go first.
Alright. Can I get how many people do we have in here? 2, 4. Alrighty. We have
Four, I
four.
think.
Alright.
4 of us.
Yep. So we'll do in groups of 2. So in code 5 stops. Does everybody know when it's okay to code 5 somebody?
No.
Alright.
Isn't it?
When they have
Isn't it with like
personnel,
weapons
like-
and sort of?
Yeah, weapons,
drugs
and
stuff, drugs,
if-
all that stuff.
Let's say they were running from you in a 1080, 1070 warrants. They're felons. They're not. One thing is also if they fail to give you their identification, then you have the right to code 5 them in that case. Failure to identify. Just if you have any questions, like here's all right. I'm open to questions right now. If anybody wants to know, like,
Does everybody know what a code 5 is?
yeah, that's a great.
Yes.
Okay.
So, right now, we're gonna play a little game, okay? It's not really a game. But I'm gonna ask you a question. You guys are gonna tell me if it's appropriate to code 5 them or not. Alrighty. So
Got it. Okay.
first question. You're pulling over a white vehicle. Doesn't matter color. I didn't know why I said that. You're pulling over a vehicle for reckless driving, and you see that they have 5 prior tickets for reckless driving. Do you code 5 them?
Negative.
No.
Alrighty. Anybody else want to answer that one? I think we got 2 people answer. Everybody.
I mean, I would say no in that situation. Also, couldn't you also code 5 someone if their window tint is too dark to see inside the vehicle from like a back window or passenger side windows because you don't know if they have a firearm, like say they're going to shoot you or something? Isn't that also a reasonable code 5 stop reason?
I actually don't know about that.
A code 5 is the felony stop, so if it ain't a felony, it's not a code 5.
Well, I mean, when I
Well-
came from the last server I was on, that's kind of another reason why that was kind of a reason also
Yeah.
we were allowed to code 5 is if their window tint was like too dark to see in like a back window, the
Alrighty.
side windows, you were allowed to code 5 because you don't know if they would have a weapon ready to shoot you or not, or so out the windows.
Okay, well, in this sense, it's kind of a trick question, because how we have it here is if you feel as if they need to be code 5 and be arrested for reckless driving, you can. I mean, if they have multiple tickets to reckless driving, I would personally arrest them. I'd have another
Okay.
additional come up, and then we'd code 5 them. But that's pretty much up to, in my opinion, how many tickets they have and how severe the reckless driving was.
Good boy.
Alrighty.
Got it.
Here's another.
So later, I was gonna say, so a question: if they have, let's say, the number of priors you said, and one was for endangerment of, like, say, 6 pedestrians and obstruction of like destruction of property, and that, would you be allowed to code 5 them then?
Oh yeah. Alright. So let's say there's a bolo out for a certain vehicle, and you pull over that vehicle, and you're about to code 5 them. Is that justified?
Yes.
Well, yes, you'd be allowed to because they have a bill out for the vehicle, and you also don't know if the suspect is going to come out of the car and be a danger towards you and the officer, or just yourself.
Alrighty, I like
I
those
say-
answers.
I say yes most of the time, but it does depend on what if it's just for speed, no. If it's like a pursuit or something, yes. I would
Yes.
say.
That is the correct answer, Tyler. It's kind of also a trick question. But for the most part, you guys were correct. Actually, all of you were correct. This one, alrighty. Let's say you're pulling over a vehicle for going at 25 over the speed limit. Is that justified? To code 5.
That'd be a negative in my opinion because of
Negative.
25 over. You could do them yourself, but if I'm going to refer back to say, if you feel like after checking, say their name or their plates for that, you probably could code 5 them then, depending on amount of tickets or warrants or anything if they have any.
Alrighty. So I just had a mind fart.
You were
Is it-
talking about I forget it now as
Speeding,
well.
So, yes, if they are going 25 over the speed limit, that is considered felony speeding. Okay? 25 and above is felony speeding. So, in that case, code 5ing is justified. Last one, okay? A vehicle, you pull over a vehicle, and the driver is intoxicated. Is it justified to code 5 or not?
Yes.
10-4.
I would say yes because they could be an endangerment to you and anyone else, especially because they're driving under the influence behind the wheel.
How do you know they're intoxicated?
Yeah.
That's
I mean, if you're talking about,
Knuckles has a
I
good
mean,
question.
if I was gonna say if you go up and like start, talking to them and all that, and then you ask, your influence and that. I mean, you could code 5 them then because you don't know if they would say take off or
Alright,
anything
so
that they would consider endangerment.
In my opinion, this is to answer Knuckles' question. Let's say that you're 99% sure that they're intoxicated. At this point, you'd call another unit, and you would either you have the choice to code 5 them or tell them to just step out of the vehicle, and you're gonna detain them for the moment and do some breathalyzer and just some simple tests to see if they are under the influence.
You perform sobriety tests
Yeah,
on
field
them.
sobriety test, stuff like that. Alright, for the most part, you guys did very well on that one. I'm very impressed. Now,
Can I be truthfully honest? Can I be truthfully honest?
Yep.
The last server I came from, they never really tested on this stuff because we didn't have some of the things that we have here. So I kind of just guessed off of real life and just knowledge of that.
alrighty.
Good.
This one is where you guys get to have some fun. Everybody get a
1080s.
Crown Vic. Yes, sir. 1080.
A question about it.
Can I pit? 'Cause I'm
Question
really
about this.
good
Do
at
you
that.
think
I would just.
do
I,
you think I might move up to trooper because of this?
I don't think there's. It's up to Ethan. I don't know if there will be any promotions after training.
could I just get my charger since I already have it saved?
Yeah, whatever vehicle you're allowed to use at your rank. Alrighty.
Well, I'm just gonna use a regular receptor.
I mean, I'm allowed to use this, so.
Alrighty. Alrighty, boys. We're gonna start it like you guys are on a code 5 stop. All right. Go on the code 5 stop. All units, every one of you guys.
Oh, so we're all doing code
Yep,
5. Okay.
all of you.
I'm doing lethal. Someone will. I'll go. Doing the charge. You can normally.
10-9 that.
Alrighty. Put your hands up. Hands up.
Nah.
Stick your
Nah.
left
Nah.
hand-
Alrighty. See, officer, you're in a dangerous position behind me. You know why? Something I went over.
Which one? Or something that I had said. You could back up and hit someone.
Yeah. Exactly. If it,
Level 1 dispatch, Chosen, active 1080. I'll be primary. We're going to be continuing down Zancudo Approach Road on the airport of Zancudo. Come get secondary to take callouts once you catch the
10-4. We're gonna be turning behind. We're going towards the back of the one of the Gradation Highway. Speeds around 30 to 40 miles per hour.
501 dispatch. Can we get a pit timer started, please? Be advised, do we have a time on the pit timer?
10-4. Pit timer is going to be 3 minutes.
Look, my vehicle just stopped and then it wasn't working.
It's a tank. My textures are dying, so if I'm about to hit something, I'm trying to avoid
Yeah,
it.
so are mine, sorta.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening.
202 to dispatch. We're in high pursuit. Suspect is still on Zancudo Road
15.
in 4th spot.
501, be advised, can we get secondary to keep callouts?
1050.
Oh, what a coincidence! Oh, this is a terrible state of events.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I did not mean to run them.
709's gonna be going into secondary position. I'm gonna be going towards the Zancudo approach. Run from the hangar.
Ah!
Crossfire! Crossfire! Lean the Tahoe back up.
Get out of the car. Put your hands up. Get out of the car with your hands up.
Use your left arm
Get out of the car with your hands up. Get to the ground. On your knees.
on your knees.
On your knees.
You got crossfire with that Tahoe. Can you-
501, be advised, watch crossfire, everybody.
Can that Tahoe back up, please? We got crossfire on you.
Good. 501. Go ahead. Primary officer, go in for cuffs.
Dispatch to all
501,
units on
code
scene. Can we get a siren check?
Stand up.
Alrighty.
Can we do like pit training next? Cause
No, that's what I was going for next. That's why I was not trying to get you to pit me. That's why I put it for 3 minutes.
By the way, who is driving not like the Chargers or the Crown Vic? Who's driving more the like Tahoe looking car?
Me.
That was Knuckles.
He's driving the old Tahoe.
Oh, I don't know if I want to say bring this up, but aren't you supposed to call out if you're passing someone? Well, at the same time, I don't know since people are losing textures and that. If it's
Yes.
more or
Yes.
so.
Yeah.
I was gonna
Yeah.
walk
You
you guys
should, but
through
I-
what I saw whenever.
People's cars were disappearing. So
Oh my god! The pizza bin. Yeah, that's funny.
so yeah, I was trying to stay fourth, but everybody was flying around. So
Yeah, alrighty,
Yeah,
go
it's
ahead
okay if
and
we
undrag
move.
me and uncuff me. Alrighty. Very good job. Again, very impressed. So
who was secondary on the
yeah, that's
who
what
was
I
the second car? They go
I
ahead,
lost
Joel.
secondary like a little bit in, so I stopped doing call outs.
So
And
this
then
is
as soon
this
as I
is what
got,
happens.
secondary again.
If you can't do call outs because you're too far back, and so let's say primary says secondary, can you take call outs, and secondary is way too far back, you say negative. In your case, you were there, but you kind of lost eyes. So say your call sign, and then say primary, can you take over call outs, and go from there. Also, whenever you guys arrived on scene, the first thing you want to do is turn off your sirens. Probably the most AIDS thing to hear.
Yeah, I always forget that.
Yeah, it's just like the most.
I always do that.
I don't know.
Wait, can I talk about something though?
Wait, so
the dude
what
that
we
Tahoe,
talking about?
We could have had if we got in a gunfight, you could have got shot by one of us.
Yeah. If that's another thing. If I were to pull out my gun and all of you were to start shooting, the Tahoe and the guy in the Charger probably would have killed each other.
Which Charger? The
Newer
one on
The new one. The PPD Charger.
the one that I'm driving, the State Trooper, or
No,
the?
the PPD Charger.
No, me.
Yeah, so I should have probably stayed instead of there. I probably should have came here.
You should have been right there, like angle, and then the Charger should have been right next to me, facing towards him.
Yeah, I like the fact that you did think to box me in. That's a great thing. But if you were to box somebody in, box him in and then walk away to the point where you're not in the crossfire.
Yeah, so I was trying to get you to get behind, come back to us, but I guess
Alrighty.
you didn't hear me.
You guys want to? We don't really need to do a shootout. Everybody knows how to deal with a shootout, correct?
Yeah, shoot him.
10-4.
Take cover where needed and
No.
don't get shot really. And then
No,
if you can get the
just shoot
suspect, get him.
Try not to. The most thing as a cop, you do not want to hurt a suspect. You want to shoot him in the leg at least, so they would stop at
Good,
least.
let me rephrase this. When is it okay to shoot a suspect?
If they're pointing at a gun at a different officer, or they're pointing a gun at you.
Alrighty, time for another game. While we're sitting here.
Actually, by law, it says if they're in danger of the public or yourself. Most time, if they're in danger of the public. So, say if they're running over civilians, lethal force is authorized.
Oh yeah, I know.
So 301,
I understand that,
you're gonna do that one? You're gonna walk us through that?
Hold up. Hold up, let me
you
go
guys
put
wanna
my
be
dog
walked
outside.
through a-
He's screaming. Hold up, wait 1 sec.
You guys
Hold up,
want to be
I'll
walked through a
right back.
shootout?
Hold up. No, wait. 1
just,
sec. 1 sec.
Okay.
5 minutes. I'll be right back. I gotta go put my dog away.
Okay.
Well, wait, isn't it also they would start shooting at, say, an officer or something, lethal force is off, right?
Alright.
Definitely.
So this is what's gonna happen. We're gonna do the same game as the Code 5 game. It's just, do you shoot game. So, answer with a yes or no. Just yes or no. Unless you would really like to emphasize on why. So, let's say that a vehicle has been running people over. Is it okay to shoot them at that point? Just
Yes.
if they were run. Okay. about that one. So, indeed, yes, but in any case, even if they shot an officer, if you tell them to get out of the vehicle, and they get out of the vehicle and surrender, don't shoot them. Okay, that's just.
Well, that means lethal force would not be
Yeah,
authorized,
if-
and that would just be obstruction of the individual, or I forget technically what you'd say to it, because they're not technically they're surrendering, they're not firing back at you.
Correct. Okay, so pretty much if you just follow, like, if you know the basic rules of, you know, when it's okay to shoot somebody and when it's not okay to shoot somebody, you should be fine with that. But anybody have any questions?
Yeah, so 301, can we ask for that from dispatch in terms of pulling our firearm, and or is there usually some sort of call out on some?
So
Tell us about that.
what's gonna happen is you're gonna call into dispatch if they have 1050'd or whatever they have done, you know, to get in a 1080. Most of the time it's gonna be a 1080 or a 1070. So let's say, I don't know, they hit an officer, then dispatch would come over the radio, or whenever. So you're gonna ask, is lethal force authorized? And then dispatch should say 10-4, lethal force is authorized, or negative, lethal force is not authorized.
10-4.
I guess I could say, just for a short run to go over, when is it best to pit a vehicle and all that, and when's it not best to pit a vehicle?
Great
And there's
question.
no
I was about to get to that. So this is gonna lead into the pit training. Okay, everybody knows how to pit a vehicle.
Isn't it? You're not supposed to pit near pedestrians, like
We'll get to
in
that.
towns and all that. Oh, I just know this still. I
Yeah.
tried to pit before and it worked.
So pitting is when you use the bumper of your vehicle, specifically, hopefully the ram bar. I pray it's the ram bar. To lightly give them a little love tap, make them do a little twirly whirly. But only in the cases where dispatch has given you lethal force, or given you permission to use lethal force. Also, you don't just say, going in for the pit. You gotta, excuse me. You gotta request. So let's say you want to pit the suspect. Has to be a valid reason to use lethal force. So, say, so let's say this 301 dispatch. Can I have permission to pit? And dispatch will go from there. If they say no, be like 10-4. Can I 301? Can I have a pit timer? And if they say no, then they don't feel like there is enough to justify lethal force. Therefore, no pity. Okay.
Cool, 10-4.
Alrighty. Any other questions about pitting?
Can we do it?
No.
Yes, that's what we're getting to. Also, here's just additional information. Don't pit bikes. Never pit a bike.
You
Also,
can cause injuries or death to that person.
Correct. Never pit a vehicle.
And serious damage.
Yeah. Never pit a vehicle that is bigger than your vehicle.
Actually,
once you spin out, pretty much before they ever would, because their vehicle's bigger.
Yeah.
Actually,
It would be really hard to get this spun out.
If it's like a ton truck with a flatbed, it's better to pit. You can pit those with a car because they're light in the rear end. If it has a lighter rear end, then it's easier to pit.
The way I was always told is never to pit in like high populated areas. If you can get them on like a small road where there's no like houses or anything, then you could. But on like say a highway or something where there's lots of people, it'd be more dangerous because of civilians and accidents that could be caused.
Okay, and this is something that I've always went to that most people don't agree with, is if they are, like, say that you have a vehicle and you're in your lane of traffic, it's like a 2-lane road, or any type of road. If you're in, I always say pit from the right side so that you send them out of the lane and not across the lanes of travel. Most people say pit from like this side of the vehicle. For me, I don't do that because you're gonna send them straight across into other lanes of traffic.
Well, the problem is the tire. Guys.
Oh, sorry.
The problem, I'm just listening. It's just touch Jack. Keep on something. The problem with that is it also depends where you are. If you're on a freeway, okay. But if you're in a residential neighborhood, no, because most likely they're gonna be going. If you're driving on the right side of the road, they're gonna go into someone's house, and who knows if there's kids playing in the front yard, you're killing kids. So you're better off sending them out towards the street and having them, either traffic understand if there's lights and sirens, if there's an emergency coming, and people will start slowing down and can make maneuvers at a slower speed, or, I'm not gonna risk sending people. I'm not gonna risk setting as they're playing in front of their house.
Yeah. The other thing I would say, guys, and I don't know how much we want to do this, but usually when we're pitting, there's other units ahead of the pit of the scene directing traffic away from the scenario, so that there's less cars on the roads. So a lot of times when we'll pit, we'll go down a road where we've already got units on flanking streets, so that's really what the dispatch could say, okay, go ahead and pit, because he knows that there's some traffic that has been rerouted. So
Can I say something?
we could do that.
I'm just gonna say, Knuckles, you're lucky you're able to drive that. I want to drive that so bad.
What is it?
Want to drive in here with
The truck.
Silverado.
Okay,
Chevy
Jack, how
truck
far are
is
you
my
guys
favorite
along? 'Cause
we
starting to
have-
complete it.
Yeah, this is
Or
probably about the
are you guys
last
on
thing.
1080s?
We
What are you guys
were
on?
doing a 1080. That's when we ran into you on accident.
Okay, so what are you doing right now?
I'm doing pitting. See if that's been.
Yeah, make sure that they're pitting towards the.
Yeah. We're about
Where'd
to
you go,
practice with
Knuckles?
straight pitting.
Knuckles, where are you?
Casey,
just
you
come
got
out.
you done.
I'm back in the Charger. Yeah,
Is your group done? Okay.
Yeah, we're pitting.
Sounds good.
You guys ready? Everybody.
10-4.
All right.
No.
So, this is what's gonna happen. I want one officer only to pull me over. Only one officer pull me over. You got the other 3 stay back until the pursuit has endured. So this officer is gonna go down. This officer's dying. What? Okay. This officer's dying. Therefore, officer down. Okay. All units are responding now. Lethal force is authorized on the vehicle.
Out the vehicle, out the vehicle.
And at this point, okay. At this point, you're gonna come on and
709 to dispatch, shots fired.
10-4. This time, lethal force will be authorized.
504, there's an active 1080 going down Northwest Great Ocean Highway. There have been 1013s have been off.
10-4. Lethal force will be authorized.
10-4, can we get a pit timer going?
10-4. Pin timer is gonna be 1 minute.
709 is gonna be going back to assist.
Alright, so don't go and assist the other officer. The point was to try and get him to come back into the scene. I know in real life,
Oh,
and
10-4.
normally you would go and assist the officer. That's the main priority, but we're gonna act as if that's just kind of the backstory in why I need lethal force. Okay? So
10-4.
the other officer can come back. I think he already is.
Still heading
Hey,
southeast
John.
Great Ocean Highway.
All units be
Speed's
advised.
about 30.
Permission to pit is granted.
10-4.
Alright, catch up, come on.
Oh my god, dude. Dude, that pizza van. Oh my god.
Come on. Okay. Try a little.
Oh my god!
Who's at the Silverado?
What did I just
still
watch
on?
technically?
Alright, come on, please. Please spin me out. That's all.
How did that car not?
I don't know. Alright, I'm going a little faster now, boys.
I think it's because you're going slow.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, 202 for pit.
Question secondary.
Officer standby. 202 for pit.
Permission. I'm running out of road.
I'm gonna be taking secondary.
Crown Vic, you do not put up people pursuit.
Oh my god, hold on, there's cars.
Jesus.
Yeah, you literally just crashed into me.
It's so. Chargers and all other vehicles are allowed. LEO vehicles are allowed to run times too. this
1070
point.
dispatch.
Oh yeah, we didn't go through 1070.
Hands up!
Well, this is great timing.
Hands up! Hands up!
1070.
Taser! Taser! Taser!
Ooh. Who's in the charge?
I'm not trying to run you over. I'm just trying to slow you down.
It's not working. Oh!
Hands up! Hands up! Give your
Hands up. Hands up.
I got him! I got him! Taser!
Stop running. Don't run again.
That was interesting cuff.
Dispatch
Yeah.
202, suspects in custody.
We got
You're
those
right,
thorough cuffs.
highway. Probably also not a tutorial on how to pit.
No, let me pit. I'm good at that.
Yeah. you
Seriously, I don't get what that was.
You,
The
had
car
you were
just
hitting
like
me. You just
not
wouldn't spin
fitted.
out.
Sir, do you have anything that will poke me, stick me, or stab me?
All right, we're just we won't go through like the whole arresting thing that we've gone through multiple times. I just wanted to get you guys in the pit. You know, it's pretty much when you're arresting somebody, it's the same thing over and over again. You know. So
Can we just like do one more pit and let me primary? Because I practice like all the time.
I got you. I got
It's
you.
like
Go-
literally all I do. when
Everybody
I'm-
go
No,
and
I
get the
want-
vehicles from over there. It's gotta be the last
So-
thing though. Alrighty.
Good.
I'll try it with a smaller car already.
You ready?
By the
Sorry.
way, to the person that's driving the Charger, you may want to watch, because if a car is turning the sharp turn like I did to stay secondary, you don't really just want to crash into him and then go past him and say you're taking secondary, considering you did just run right into the other vehicle and then just continue driving.
Who was that? I don't know. Was that
I
me?
didn't ram into a different vehicle.
Oh, that was next to me. Yeah, okay.
Alrighty, I'm warning you guys. You might want to have to keep up a little faster with this one.
10-4.
501.
Jack, I
dispatch.
think you're good.
Hey, I'm gonna be secondary takeover callouts, and it's with.
Yeah, alright. They just
Jack,
wanted
how
to-
many 1080s have you done?
What's the last one?
We're gonna be on Great
we've
Ocean
only done
Highway,
two.
speeds
I was just
around,
trying to
We
get
did
the
2
pit.
or 3.
Yeah,
around.
this is
You want the
the
pit?
third one. Yeah, this is the third one. This is the second time we're doing it.
Have you
with
done
pit.
any with a pit?
Yeah.
This is, okay, you're good then. How's everybody doing first?
Driving
They're all
constantly.
doing very well.
Can somebody select any improvement?
I'm not
Of
quite
course
sure.
there should be.
I'm not quite sure
Well,
how
you should
these
be
guys
watching
have.
this.
I haven't really been LEO with most of these guys, but they have. Zachers and Tyler have been doing very well. Knuckles has been doing very well. Golden has been doing awesome.
Knuckles isn't like doing it. He's helping.
No,
train.
he's been training, dude.
Train.
5 OGs.
Dispatch to all units. Pit is authorized.
709 is gonna be on a 1050.
Who's secondary? I'm 202s. I'm
Jack,
Quattro.
Jack, when you guys are done, make sure you guys just move out to.
I got my crown bag just started back on.
Alrighty.
so I'm
Oh, well,
gonna
we're pretty
go
much
back
done.
on
You
the-
guys did very well. Very proud. Thank you for dealing with me for my first time. I've never trained somebody, so this is kind of different.
Good job.
Can you
Bruno.
ask Ethan if I might be able to get moved up to a trooper?
Yeah, we'll take that on. We'll put in a good word for you, but I'm sure there's a process for promotion.
Yeah.
Guys, really quick. The only other thing I would say, and I know it goes without saying, I know.
What is it, Ethan? Alright, what were you saying, Knuckles? Knuckles?
You want me to go Discord or?
Yes, we're going
Go
game right
Discord.
now.
Yeah,
I mean, whatever.
So cool.
You mean like this?
The two. You're basically your floodlights. Okay,
Your
on the
takedowns,
on the
so
end
that's
your floodlight spotlights on the car, If you hit H twice, you hit those, they'll turn on. And then when you approach a car, flashlight out. Standard operating procedure to have a flashlight so you could see the person and you're going to be looking inside the car and you can see a license and all those kind of things. So that's the only thing that you should have in your hands when you come out on a regular call at night. Okay.
Can we get a like the over-the-shoulder flashlight thing? Can we get somebody to talk to Ethan
Yeah,
about
that would be cool. That would be cool.
Yeah, I'm sure he has
They have
a
'em.
lot of scripts ready to be put in at some point.
I'm gonna talk to Ethan about scripting too. I'm able to help with the server with that scripting kind of thing.
Well, we have a developer, so I don't know. It's up to him.
Yeah, because I'm really good at that kind of stuff.
Well, thank you, 301. You did an awesome job. Where are we going? Where are we headed?
I've been putting in so much work side of server scripting and stuff to help with things.
Yeah.
That pizza van's fast.
All right.
I put in more than at least 10 hours in learning how to do all the stuff.
Alrighty. Well, if you guys want to move back up to the main thing where everybody else was.
Yeah, where is that?
I'm not,
20 on that?
I have no idea what
Y'all
channel it
move.
was.
Alright, I'm on the GPS.
It was number 1.
Could someone move me when they have time?
Go to training. Hold on. Oh, give me a
I
second.
think it was training 1. Is
Yeah,
what
give
they
me-
were
Training
doing.
one's
Hold on,
where we
stay-
all started.
Yeah, stay here a second.
Shouldn't, because I don't have to. I'm not saying you
I
don't.
feel like.
Oh no, I know
like
you should be,
my
but
shit.
you're also your other things. You're dual clanning, so like.
Damn.
I mean,
Done finally?
it's not against rules
Yeah, it
on my
is.
server.
On our server,
On
it
ours,
is.
it is.
Hey, Ethan, do you want me to move them up here?
Yeah, if you guys are done.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna move back around there and tell them to come up here. I need to say something.
I mean, I feel like you could have just.
Alrighty. Yeah. Just go ahead and move up to training 1.
Okay, 10-4.
Could someone move me?
Yeah, I need to move too.
I'm gonna stay down here for a second. I gotta say something. Tyler and Mr. Zach is. Oh. Just move back up to the training 1, alrighty?
I said could
can't.
someone move me?
Probably tab
Yeah,
out
I'm-
myself.
They're not. I don't think anybody can move you. I'm gonna sit. I was gonna talk to Nightshade.
I'll tenfold, then I'll just tap out and do it. Whoever is 66 is quit hitting me real quick.
Alrighty. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and move back. Alrighty. Yo, Nightshade.
Yeah.
Was Ethan wanting you to be trained?
Jack, are you dealing with this with Nightshade?
Yeah, I was just asking him. Did you want me to train him?
I mean, we'll do that after the whole thing, but I want to get all these other guys basically ready and done.
Alright.
So we'll do that. You do that after the whole training finishes.
Alrighty. Sure. Let me go ahead and move you back up there then.
Should I go down to the
Here, go to, I'm gonna move you to training 1. So that's where everybody else is at right now.
Alright, just let me know when I can do
Yeah,
it.
I got you. It'll be after everything's said and done. Alright guys, thank you for putting up with me on my first training. It's really difficult, unfortunately. I wish it was a little bit easier. Didn't really know as much to talk about. I was trying to say everything I knew. It wasn't as easy. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you guys in the next one.